Hi guys, Troublmaker here playing Pillars of Eternity, and this is probably going to be my second video, I guess. I'm doing the second mission of the game, which is basically escape this mine, and suddenly...
Place has been open to the wilds for a couple thousand years. Might be a lot of vermin taking shelter here. Four-legged if we're lucky, two if not.
So, what happened out there? Windstorm of a kind. They only get in Ear Glenfath. Not too many people live through them, so it's hard to know what's true. The Glenfatham word is biowick. To them, it's a god's way of repeating the souls of the land that couldn't find their way out. But they'll be taking a living soul as soon as a dead one. Still got yours? Who attacked us? The Glenfathams, though, be the hut dwellers Odema warned us about. Look to be the Fangs of Gallowayne, who are the twitchiest of the lot. They go room to room looking for fights with colonists. Poor Odema. I think he's half expected this, once we lost the main road. So the Glenfatham said we trespassed in the ruins? And I don't believe that. Odema would never allow it. But as much as the Fangs are hotheads, the Glenfathams don't attack without being provoked. Either they saw something they got the wrong idea, or there's looters in here with us. That's not something we need right now. What about everyone else in our caravan? The wheels got hold of them now. Gods grant them better luck in their next life. You don't seem to be all that upset. Maybe you just don't know me enough to know what upset looks like. It's a weird sentence. And maybe I've seen worse, too. Seen worse and kept on walking. Because there's nothing else to be done. And because there's other people you care about who still need you. And so we booger out of there. Booger is not a real word, and we move on to explore every reach of this crevice, every pit of this cave.
Someone else has been here. We should move.
And I'm now... Let's see what we have here. Camping supplies, mace, hammer and chisel. Oh, this lit up suddenly. So I can camp. Okay, so it fully restores abilities. That's cool. Small shield and a torch. So we'll take those as well. Lots of braziers here. Maybe a torch can be lit to give me a little bit more visibility. I don't really know. It might possibly have RP elements as well. This is kind of a Dungeons & Dragons-ish game. So, I have two directions. Let's go this one first. So what do we have here? A dude. Okay, so he's clutching a spear, knobby elbows, and... So that's okay, I won't hurt you. He says, I'll tear you to pieces, lizard. That's from the sound of me chanting. Alright, go time! You're in Miami, bitch! He's dead. He's not in Miami, actually. That would be a lie. Hey, a corpse. So what do we got here? Relief gem. I don't know what that is. Tattered journal. Okay. This small folio is torn in several places and blood has soaked into several of the sheets. One later entry is still legible, however. I can't believe my luck. A few rounds of dice and I have got my hands on a genuine Ethiopian artifact. Fellow who had it said it was pretty nothing. As far as he's concerned, he's not willing to go digging in some ruins, but if he's right about the gem leading to a hidden treasure, then that's worth sneaking past a few painted elves. I'll head to Cilant Lis in the morning, then it's just a matter of finding this relief he was talking about. Okay. So I'll probably avoid that area, because they're saying bad things, and it's a tile puzzle.
Let's be careful.
Guess it's kind of a quest.
Just like the tiles.
Oh. Okay. That's exceptionally easy. Now there's one more door here. Let's see if it gives me a puzzle or... Okay, it actually completely reveals the way, so that's no biggie. So what's up here? Looks like a wall. This mural must be ancient, yet the colors are still bright and vivid. something mystical about here. Is there anything over here? It's isometric, so I can't slant the screen, so that would be a 9. Now, will this be the way out, or will this be oozes? That would be oozes, and they're ranged apparently. And melees, okay. I wonder how long it'll take me to actually get these. Instantly dismissed. Why? Because I killed. Okay. So, vicious and oily. This bot clings to anything it touches. And a vicious slick is something dark and tar-like runs down this wall. The shapes and bulges in the ooze suggest that something lies beneath it, but you can't tell. So I used the water to get it cleared off. And you rinse the ooze in a way reveals an intricate relief of a man's face. The sunburnt surrounding chipped away into places. The details of the head, from a tight curls of hair to the ridges of his pointed ears, still showcase remarkable craftsmanship. One eye socket is empty. A gem fills the other. Okay. I had a gem, did I not? What's this? That's crafting materials. Okay, the question now is why don't I have that gem? Oh, change my primary color in the spot. Oh, here it is. No, that's a small shield. Mildly confused. See if I can equip her better weapons. That's 13 to 19. That one's 8 to 13. It's a two-hander. Completely useless to her. Torch is 7 to 11. Uh, 10 to 15 just for this. Okay, so that's definitely better than a torch. The mace is 13 to 19, which is better than a hatchet. I'm starting to feel like this game might be a hatchet. I had a gem. Where'd it go? So it's not represented as a side quest. Okay. Maybe I'll go back to that dude and see if his it's still on him, because I don't have a gem that could be placed there. Something is afoot. Yeah, here's his body right here. I mean, perhaps that gem's just completely unrelated. Oh, no, it's still actually on his body, so I'll take all that. And probably he's lost an item, the full water skin, but I have the gem now. So now it's just a matter of seeing what is behind door number 1.
Yes, as you wish.
Which is, of course, is this head here. So now I'm placing the eye socket. The chamber begins to rumble, stray rocks dancing across the tile. Finally, a large section of the wall gives away. Congratulations, death is what I feel like this is. Is it gonna die? And what do we get from here? There's some sort of stash here. Ooze. Oh, here we go. We have a minor protection of cloak, amphithis, and adra. Those seem valuable, moderately. Is that it? That's all that I get for all my efforts. And now that is untouchable. Okay, well, Where is my new cloak at? Might as well put on my first cloak. Oh god, he's so badass all of a sudden. Look at this guy. Badass. I don't think anything else is an improvement for him. So that's two puzzle-ish things. I don't know. They could be puzzles.
Yes. As you wish.
So I'll just make my way through here.
Fresh air in here. I think we found an exit. Sounds like the storm path, too.
That's nice. I don't actually know what happens when you touch those tiles. I assume instant death. It's the only fair thing, I believe. Okay, spider time. God, he takes so much damage.
What is it?
Okay, I have a left and a right. So I'm gonna go forward. One spider. Oh, giant spider. That is my bad. See if we're getting this chant up as soon as possible. Taking a bit too much damage. I'm gonna run him away. Feel the wrath of my skeleton army. So it's a spider leg. That's honestly all I could have expected. So we have a rapier, which is 10 to 15 damage, and a bloodstone. And that's our way out of here. So that would actually complete the mission. I'm going to complete exploring this area, because there might be XPs here. Hey guys, it's my first helmet. Shazam! I'm such a badass helmet-wearing guy. So honestly, is this rapier worth anything? Is it one-handed? It is one-handed, 10 to 15. Not worth it at all. Just crap. Useless crap. Okay, so I'm going to go back and try and cover other areas. So I have this way, and then there's a way over here, which I assume are going to be a loop. Probably an alternative way, just to kind of show you that there are alternative ways you can go. But I'm going to see it one at a time. So nothing in here. Oh! Slightly stronger guys. These guys will give me XPs, I hope.
What you need?
Don't seem to be given XPs. They don't seem to be given XPs. Yeah, there's no real XPs to be given here. Okay, that was disappointing. Now there's a wall here. So I'll use the hammer and the chisel to weaken the wall. And I'll continue to do that. Eastern Reach is full of dangerous lurking creatures, so looks like this links right on in. So I've taken a pretty unnecessary route here. But I will get out of it a hatchet. Hopefully I can sell this stuff eventually. Make some real monies. Yeah, that's that body from earlier. So this place is a wash, kind of a waste of time. It's good of them to teach me that there are red herrings that are a waste of time. However, due to my personality type, I will still pursue every single red herring in the game. To the ends of the earth, finding every single non-important factoid in the game. So I'm going to exit here. And food items cannot be used in combat, but can provide bonuses over a long period of time. Well, that's nice. Okay, here we go. New area. Older robed man. Four figures stand silhouetted before an otherworldly apparatus, an ancient structure of chiseled adra, metallic veins, and I gotta sneeze. Oh, here it comes. Oh. Inscrutable and ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst in what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash, the other figures gaze upon it in what might be contemplation. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. The face of one of the figures is distantly visible, framed by long tendrils of oily gray hair, tinged dark at the ends, and thick beard that seems to obscure all trace of emotion. His faded robes are embroidered with a runic language unlike anything you have ever seen, and his head is crowned with a strange black headdress with two protrusions jutting out, one on either side, like the wings of some profane and malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book. Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
So I can tell he's a bad guy, because he has black horns. And so now he's done something to start spinning this thing, and he's walking away. And these black sorcerers are channeling some sort of energy towards this device that it's doing something. And now there's the sound of the Stargate spinning up. We could be doing some traveling. Oh my god, it's a bomb! And that's the end of the game. For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then, all at once, it erupts with concussive surge. Light floods your vision, and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place, another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with adra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end, a great pillar of adra pierces the floor, and from below, like a ragged spike, its shimmering textures giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus, much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined, the work perhaps of a prodigious but fevered mind. Your thoughts are yours and not yours, and they seem to exist before you think them, and they are all questions, pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered. Or at the base of the pillar now, you see a man with a thick gray beard and ceremonial robe, has oily hair tucked beneath a black cowl, and a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him now, at the pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. They're all stoned now, just like their brother. And this is the end of the game. Just kidding. You awaken to find your melees has broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the end of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flirts through your periphery, but when you look, you can see no signs of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, involuntarily paranoid tick. If this is sickness, you may be dangerous to go without treatment for too long. The figures at the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. You find Kaliska lying prostrate a short distance away, blood pooled beneath her head. No breath escapes her lips. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your last and best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. Boom, boom, boom! I can now advance to another level. How do I do that? The scouting motion. Maybe on the character screen? Okay, that's... where stuff is. But where's the actual ability to upgrade things? It's probably not on the character screen. We have the map screen, we have the journal screen, stronghold. Still will not know what that is. Scouting, select all, which apparently is backspace. Cancel A for attack move, formation. We're going to choose the scatter formation of my guy. Oh, maybe I just click on the plus sign here. Yep, that was in fact it. Okay, so I have 6 points to advance. And just how minuscule what I advanced before was, yeah. So I don't think stealth is going to be my way. This is kind of like a Fallout and Skyrim where advancing unusual things can give you easy ways out of situations that don't involve fighting. So, I mean, lore. It's going to be something, and points are going up every single time I click. So I can't invest too much in lore. Survival increases the duration of consumables. Mechanics. Athletics seems so good, but no. Now back to the invocations. See what this one does. Causes nearby downed enemies to explode. Drains electrostatic energy from the environment to create 3 bolts of lightning, causing shock damage to any in their path. Ooh, that sounds interesting. And we can choose actually quite a bit here as far as our talents go. So let's hold the line do. Defensive strategy. And this is a class thing, so invokes primal energy, causing allies within range to receive the benefit of endurance regeneration, while the chanter is chanting. Whereas, okay, so what do I have for weapons focuses? That's for Adventurer is for wand, warbow. Knight, battle axe, sword, morningstar, crossbow. Noble is dagger, rapier, mace, scepter. Peasant is hatchet, spear. Quarterstaff, Rukian, saber, stiletto, club. Soldier, greatsword, pike, warhammer. Something, I think. Knight is probably the way I should go. Okay, so I've gone with the specialization in the weapon that I just happen to be using right now, which means that I'll have less options available in the future. So with me being by myself here, just all alone, no raises prepared chance. Yeah, with me being by myself here, I'm going to pause the game here and join you again for the next time. My name is Troublmaker. If you enjoyed this game, make sure to subscribe to the channel for a lot more. And, you know, make sure to check out my channel. See you guys later.